The boy was just drinking coffee by the roadside when, the next second, blood began to trickle from the corner of his mouth, and the coffee on the table had turned into blood. Ever since Simon tasted the female vampire's blood, his body had undergone a drastic transformation. Every time he lost control of his emotions, the figure of the female vampire would appear before him. Staring at his fanged reflection in the mirror, Simon collapsed to his knees, weeping in despair. In order to understand why he had become this way, he ventured alone into vampire territory. At that moment, Simon was filled with anxiety. He didn't know whether he was still human anymore. Just then, a female vampire emerged from within and told him, "My blood merely flows within your body. It has some peculiar effects, but will not harm your life."
But I'm okay. I'm still human.
Well, of course you are. Or at least you would have been.
Not long after, the Hunter base was invaded by an outsider. Clara quickly grabbed her weapon and went to investigate. To her surprise, the intruder was the vampire Raphael, holding Simon's lifeless body in his arms. They immediately took Simon to a room. Raphael explained that it was all the doing of the female vampire alone. He had brought Simon's body here because he did not want his own kind to become enemies of the Shadow Hunters. Simon was now in the early stages of vampirism. To save him, he would have to fully transform into a vampire, but that meant he could never live a normal human life again. With only a few hours left until sunrise, if Simon did not complete the transformation tonight, they would have to stake him through the heart. Otherwise, if buried, he would suffer eternal hunger in the grave. Under the cover of darkness, they took Simon to the cemetery. Raphael approached Clara, holding a wooden stake and a shovel. This was her final choice. In her left hand was the shovel, which could allow Simon to be reborn in another form. In her right hand was the stake, which could free him from his suffering. After a moment of hesitation, Clara stood by her decision. They buried Simon slowly in the earth. As time passed, the entire cemetery soon began to tremble, and a large hand emerged from the grave before them. Climbing out was Simon, now resurrected as a vampire, freshly reborn. He was overwhelmed by endless hunger. Fortunately, Raphael had prepared blood bags in advance. Simon frantically poured the blood into his mouth. After consuming 10 bags, he finally regained some clarity. But when he realized he had become a vampire, he instantly fell into a state of panic. Clara tried repeatedly to persuade him to accept this new reality, but Simon couldn't process any of it. He simply couldn't believe he had become a bloodthirsty vampire.
Oh, Clary, I'm not!
Yes, you are, Simon! You are the same! Simon, you are my best friend!
I'm not. I'm nothing more than a monster.
Simon, you...
Stay awake! Please, just stay awake.